Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy John Megacycle here. Another episode of TerraTech coming at you. We've really come a long way. We've got a lot of resources, a lot of good stuff going on. We've got a little silly money make machine going on. I'm really happy with how this is all panning out. Last episode, we finally were able to purchase the auto miners. I just saw those trees. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Trees are infinite. Okay, that was just a lot of trees. We completed a Venture Corp mission. And a couple of other things, odds and ends. Got some mining going on now that we can buy auto traders. Carbide harvester. Okay. Rook Creek Bridge. Okay. Master harvester. Cut down trees. That's easy. Easy peasy, dude. Yeah, nothing's refreshed yet. We're sitting on some good money, though. I kind of want to... Oh, hey, we're level 3. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. I really want to start beefing up my tech, and I didn't do that for the main... Oh, that's still purchase. Oh, I'm out of money. Wow. The main reason why I didn't was because batteries. I want to put like 4 of these batteries in the core of my cab. And I want it on the bottom floor, so I don't know if you can tell. But I've got a battery right there. The cab is there fixed to this block. I want to spread this out a little bit. I'm thinking this is a good width, but a lot of these other little GSO blocks, I think I'd like to change over to the Geo blocks. You can... Hello? Man, my right mouse button is just garbage. I took my mouse apart like a month ago. I cleaned it thoroughly. Soap and water, the whole thing. Human hands are filthy, and I wash my hands not to a panic level, but I wash my hands fairly frequently. Use the bathroom, eat, any of that stuff, wash my hands. But even so, a lot of grime on human hands. Okay, so what's the tentative plan? What do we have for stuff? Cut down 100 trees, that's easy. Carbide harvester, not as easy. I did want to get some of the venture missions done, but more importantly, I did want to save this for a bit more of a creativity episode. So let's go ahead and fortify. I'm going to save this guy. So I guess the miner Mark II. I don't remember if I saved another one. What do I have in terms of techs? I have the heavy miner. I have the old GSO one I had, and this is this one again. Oh, yeah. Okay. It just doesn't have, like, a friendly picture. This was my advanced miner, or my advanced harvester I tried to make. Harvester, oh my gosh. The sail and whatever, but I ran out of the filter blocks. So that's just going to have to wait. Let's start rebuilding ourselves. I think it's high tide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw down a cab. All blocks. The Foreman GPR. I don't know what's best if I should go... What the heck? I went the Foreman GPR before. I just didn't know if the Foreman was best or the Boss cab or what. Let's go ahead and send blocks to inventory. I already have the bookmark, so that's not that big of a deal. The snapshot. So same as before. Let's go to build mode. Slap this on the sides. Something like that I think is a good foundational start. Now, next up is the battery array. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think something like that is really, really gonna do it. Repair bubble. How big is this guy? I wonder. Delivery cannon. So we could put a delivery cannon right on our tech and do the deliveries from here once anchored. Which would be cool, but I don't think necessary. I'm appreciating the GSO stuff for right now. Mass SCU. Okay, same thing. I'll just leave that there in case there's any parts I don't want. In terms of wheels, what do we want for wheels? Big boy wheels. Oh, wow. I wish I had more of those. Behemoth, oh my god. Yes, I want for more of that. I guess just something like this? I mean, fairly uncreative. This is kind of how we've been rolling everything else, but I kind of like it. Let's see how mobility is. It's about as mobile as before. We're adding another wheel well to the system. I want my batteries protected. I don't know if I should offset them like this. Is this a better choice than just all wheels? Maybe it'll force more of ground traction or something. Work with this. I like this as a frame. I don't think any wider would do me any favors until I have something a bit more respectable in terms of wheel size, I guess. I don't know what I'm really trying to say here. For weapons, underneath, I definitely want pound cannons. I think that was a really neat trick we did last time. 1, 2, 5, 6. That's a lot of firepower without a lot of exposure. Like that. I want the stud lasers. Stud lasers I don't think turn at all. Whereas the pound cannons do. Let's do 4 pound cannons there. And let's talk about shielding. All shock plating. Do I have any more of the large shock plating? I do. Awesome. Something like this. I'd like all my harvesting processes to be in the back if that's even doable. Something like that. And then do I have a large piece? I do. I want that to cover the cab. Come on, you can do this. Perfection. And I want shock plating right there. Protect the any frontal stuff. Should be no problem right now. This should be a done deal. In terms of small shock plating, see here. So I want my repair bubble. Oh, I have a lot of repair bubbles. Awesome. What about the shields? Oh, gosh, oh my. Plenty. Okay, something like that. And now I need to protect those sides. So, small shock plating, maybe? No, it doesn't mount that way. What if I did that? Does that help? Oh, man, I like the look of that. Oh, I like the look of that. Oh, that's so good. Okay. What else we got for weapons? The Venture Pip machine gun. Skip. Want heavier stuff. Definitely mortar. What, more pound cannon, maybe? So, that's awesome. In terms of harvesting, something like that, put it in the back. I need some sort of shielding in the back. Oh, actually, can I get away with putting the shielding and the repairs and stuff on the bottom? I'm gonna need to put the mount and stuff on the bottom anyway. This would keep this stuff out of the way. If this is even doable, I don't know. Then I need an anchor. There, methinks. I think that's upside down. I don't know if that's upside down or not. Oh, okay, perfect. That works. Now, because that's my anchor point, I can put my solars anywhere I want, right? 15 solars, holy crap. I didn't realize I bought so many solars, man. Oh, it's nighttime. Good. I'm like, why isn't my stuff working? Okay. So now, what goes on the back to make this defensible from the rear? Is it just more of the oh. Couple of pound cannons on the bottom. Actually. Do I have any more of that plating? I think I just went past it. Plating. Small shock plating. Right there. Perfect. Oh, that looks so good, man. Yeah, this is a nice upgrade. I like this. Okay. Oh, she snips. She's snippy. Look at her. Oh, man. Let's go ahead and recycle that. That's a lot of front damage. And a bit of back damage. The guns are facing the wrong way. Okay. Hold on. The pound cannon right there. Oh, that works for me. We went from what? One Geo and a couple of GSO batteries to 5 Geo batteries. This is definitely going to be a build that will not be hemorrhaging energy. At least that's my thought. I need a power marker and a radar. Okay, I love the look of this. I love it. It feels like it's enough shielding. I want more shock plating on the sides though. So I wonder if I should just put. Does GSO have any? Do half block. That's not what I want. I wonder if I should just do something like this just to protect the sides. Yeah, I don't care the paint job's messed up. Whoa. I think I like having the shielding and stuff on the bottom. I think that works out really well. So we have 8 solars. Before we only had 5? So really huge battery. Really huge everything. I just had a thought about something. An item that I saw before. Should get our notification that it's daytime soon. I wonder if there's a smarter way to do this. Yeah, I need bigger wheels. I'm still kind of getting caught on stuff. And I bet any money the stuff under my cab is grinding a bit on some stuff. But I think this is a nice offensive upgrade. 35,000. Yeah, we're just making bank. And I'm not even doing anything. That's awesome. Okay, hello. I don't have a ton of mortar, but I have pound cannon for days. You mount anywhere? Anchor, whatever. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Missions. Craft your business level 2. Almighty Cube level 2. You're a winner. Okay. Parts. Maybe I didn't notice the notification, but I'm very confident we should get some new parts today. No filters. Man, I really want to build my harvest processing rig. Geocourt big boys. Let's do something real quick first. I thought I saw an item that I wanted to look more into, but it's not for sale, and I don't remember what it's called. I thought it said something like transfers energy or something. I just thought of something that I could do to help me charge my batteries faster. But I would need that item. Can't remember for the life of me what it is. Do we have an AI cab for sale? Roblox. Orman. Anchored AI module. Awesome. Okay, cool. We'll work on turrets again today as well. And actually be able to do something about it. The heck? Oh, just... hang on. Yeah, I think this will also provide more item storage with the way I have it. And since it's on the back and not on the side, I really like this design a lot better. This is what... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Your anchor blocks are under attack. Yeah, I was just about to build a mech. Or a tech. A defensive tech. Okay, nothing got damaged, though, right? Okay. Pick up some pieces here. Yep, that was an easy fight. Worth it for some parts. Nope, you're just stuck. There we go. Okay, let's experiment with turrets. Because I'd like to leave an outpost just making money, you know? I need a rotating anchor. I'm gonna put the anchor right here in the middle so I can actually put like healing stuff on it too. Back that ass up. Back that ass up. There we go. Perfect. Right there. So I don't know how this works. Where's that AI head I just got? There you are. Cab required. Do I build the head and then the swivel? Is that how this works? I don't have the slightest idea, so... defend. Right? So what the heck is the point of this thing? Rotating anchor. It does rotate slower than the GSO alternative, but it's tough as nails. Okay. It will rotate a full 360 degrees and shoot any... Okay, so it already rotates. It already does the thing I wanted it to do. So that's perfect. It's super perfect. Okay. I can't drive it because there's no cab. I don't want to... Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to chuck a cab on it so I can actually build on it. Oh, no. Oh, okay. We're not doing any of that. The second I put a player cab on it, it's a problem. Okay, so... Hi. No, idle. Idle, idle, idle. Thank you. Okay, this is a mess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here. And... there we go. Okay, much easier. Okay. Now the camera is significantly more friendly. But here's what I'm thinking. I want just a boatload of defense on this thing and to be ironclad. That worked out well. I'm going to put a stack of GSO batteries in the core. Nope, I don't like... No, stop. No, stand it upright. What the heck? Nope, now you're upside down. There we go. I don't care the orientation of the battery mark. I just want to make sure it's standing up. Okay. And this won't be the heaviest thing I'm ever going to build, but I want something here to defend my stuff, I guess. I think that's a fair request, right? And now we'll do a solar. Yeah, I wish there was like a sorting feature. Why? Why is it always angled? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Face up, you dingle. Okay, so we have power. We have defenses. Actually, go there. How much will this do? Oh, this won't cover any of the stuff. Grr. But it'll protect itself, and I'll call that a win, I guess? Gosh, this is just going to be the clumsiest turret ever, but it'll hopefully be a good threat against enemy incursion. I don't really have a ton of pound cannons left, so just all machine guns? How absurd do I want to make this? I think fairly absurd. Nope, wrong way, dudes. Fine, you were doing so good a second ago. I call this the buzzsaw. Or something, I don't know. Okay, so now, let's clean up a little bit of the defensive here. Right? Solars are protected, the turrets are protected, kind of. You placed it on the wrong thing, you dork. Talking to myself here. What do you call this? Brick. But I just loaded it with machine guns because I had a bunch of them, so whatever. Okay. That is the dumbest thing I think I ever could have made. Where am I? Oh, right. Okay. I almost want to see this whole thing get aggroed, just so I can see how it might perform. That might be curious, but whatever. Anywho. I need to ruin some trees. I need to do a bunch of stuff, right? Master Harvester, cut down trees, you're a winner. What's the closest one? Band of Robbers? Oh, you're a winner is pretty close. Let's do that. Hopefully I can find some carbonite on the way. I'm hoping with the pound... Are you not dead? There we go. I'm hoping with the pound cannons on top and on bottom, I'm really hoping that that would really cover all close range targets. That's the hope. That's the hope and the desire and the plan. Well, just get rid of some of the stuff. Keep that going for a while. Really anxious for bigger wheels, to be honest. I don't have any idea how many items there are in the game. I don't know how many pieces there are. I don't know what happens when we get past level 3. Oh, we got a ways to go on everything. I'd love to get level 2 Venture Corp if I could. Oh, that was easy. Find the delivery crate. Thunk. Oh, treads? Hold on. I'll get to you. I don't want any of these pieces damaged. Yep, annihilated. The heck is that? That's a collector? Holy craps. That thing was huge. Did you see that? That was literally like a 4x4 storage thing. Oh god, now I want that. Now I really want that. Okay, need to just sit here for a second and get a lot of this stuff cleaned out. Just love that sound. Just clunk clunk, clunk clunk, clunk clunk, and all that means is money. Money. Okay, where are we at with our... Oh, Carbide. Right, I already did Titanite. Anything really, really close? The drag race. I can give the drag race another try, now that we have the parts for stuff. Like I said before, I don't know when this season is going to end. I don't know when I'm done with the series. This is a kind of game where you can just keep playing and playing and playing and playing. I don't know when I'm going to be done with it. I'm really having a good time. I'm really enjoying this so far. No complaints, no issues. Having a, you know, chill gaming session. Trying to figure out my way through TerraTech. And trying not to get my butt killed. I learned a lot of hard lessons when I played this originally years ago. When I say years ago, usually that means like colonization or imperialism or Civilization 2 or games like that where it was like, you know, like 20 years ago, if not more. But that's not the case. It's just human experiences, and I thought it was way longer, but it feels like I played this game like literally 2-3 years ago, and it just did not feel right to me. I got my butt kicked too much. I thought the learning curve was too sharp, but this has been really good. A lot of good work has been put into this game. A lot of updates, a lot of everything. I had this in my Steam library, like I said, a long time ago, and I would usually get an update like, hey, now we're on version whatever, and stuff has changed, and that's really cool. I just never really knew what that meant, and now that I'm playing the game, now I can really appreciate that. You're dead. You're just absolutely rinsed. How are my pound cannons? Still all there? Good, good. Okay, drag race. Right, I remember this area, and I remember I did not like it. Oh, trees just sprouting up in the distance. Or maybe that's just the draw distance. I'm not sure. This thing's tough, but it moves like a box of rocks. I could probably get a lot of damage in him well before he shows up. Yep. Reds across the board. Move up a little bit. Done. It was called a Venture Fort, but I think they really meant like venture as in adventure, and not venture as in venture tech, because that all looks like GSO to me. Yeah. Holy crap, I didn't really even notice how much money we're at. 69,000. Oh, good stuff. Really good stuff. So, this again. I'm going to set up this guy, and I'm going to deploy a sales bot. Hi. Yep. Right there. Cool. I need to build me up another little venture guy. I need a... No, where's my cab? Boop. So cute. Switch tech. Build. Come over here, get repaired, and get wedged under the wheel immediately. That'll do. I don't really care how it looks. This is just gonna be my little kickabout bot just to get the job done. I want it a bit long. Make sure that it doesn't flip over as easily. 3 wheels seems smart to me. 1, 2, 3, with 1 space in between. And some boosters of some sort. Okay. Let's give this a try. Oh, wow. Oh, easy. Easy, easy, easy. Yeah. Look at me, trying to rush it with freaking geotech. I'm like, yeah, I'll just put enough boosters on this. This is gonna work out great. It didn't. If you missed the last, 3 episodes ago, it didn't work. Cool. That takes care of something. Where is the next venture? Time trial, 900 meters in 60 seconds. 1.9 something something kilometers away. Okay. 10 blocks to inventory. So what I'm going to do is exactly what I said was capable. Where the hell is my other... Oh, it's over here. Oh! Oh, I get to see my turret in action. Incredibly short range, but that's cool as heck. Where did I leave my big brother? Seriously. Am I stuck? Things are cute, but... That's it. Things are cute. What the heck? Did I sell my dude? What the heck? I don't know where my dude went. I guess I'll just have to do a little exploring. Where's my radar? I didn't put a radar on this thing. Oh, okay. That scared me a lot, actually. Okay. So, as I was saying before, we can do is... Come on, come on, come on. Right mouse button. Now's not the time to throw a temper tantrum. Rinsed. Okay. So what we're going to do... we are going to save this guy. I forgot what number we were on again. So we'll just save it as Heavy Miner Mark III. I'm going to commandeer this guy. Send blocks to inventory. Send blocks to inventory. Hello? Send blocks to inventory. Now with this little pipsqueak, I can take him for a real leisurely cruise all the way to Venture. The Venture mission. And yeah, this should work out nicely, I think. I gotta be crazy careful with this, though. There's, like, no wheels. There's no distance between the wheels or anything. This guy could get caught up pretty freaking fast, I think. Let's see. Are there any other venture missions I can take? Band of Robbers. Defend the tech for the duration of the attack. Abandoned Tool Crate. Let's pick up both of these. Let's summon the big boy. I need to fortify for a second so I can get literally any amount of battery power. Joe, player tech, player tech, player tech. Speedy! Haha! Okay. Send blocks to inventory. When you send blocks to inventory and pull them back out, they come out fresh. They come out fully healed, which is great. It works out really nicely, so that way I don't have to bugger about repair too much. Why will you not sell me filters? I don't get it. Are they like crazy, crazy rare? Okay, while I'm waiting on some battery power, let's place a fabricator and see how much it actually takes for me to just make one. Maybe I just need to buck up Buttercup and just make one. I need a... No, I don't care about wheels. They're not control blocks. They're not weapons. They're not accessories. Maybe they're accessories? No. Not power. Fibrin chunk. Luxian crystal. I'm assuming fibrin chunk is wood. After it's been refined. That might not be hard to do. Put that back in my inventory if you could. Band of robbers. Right. Okay. Get to it. Pretty flat territory. I like this. Gosh, I hope for game playability's sake you're invulnerable to damage, because if you... Boom buggy. I like it. If this is garrison duty and you can die, you're dead. Because I am not a good defender when it comes to everyone attacking one dude and I have to protect the one dude. Yes, I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm a jabillion times your size. Oh, crap. Stopped firing because I thought he was dead. Oh, I've got to do this for 1 minute. Okay, that's fine. One arm. You did. Yeah, he's invulnerable. They're not even aggroing on him anymore, so that's fine by me. I've got more than enough battery power and everything. I've got this. Expedition A1. Oh, well, dead. I'm in your fleet now. Ha! Come on! Literally could drop that anywhere else. You don't have to drop it on my head. Okay, so if you're part of my fleet... You have an AI core, or what do you have? You must have an AI core. Awesome. Send. Send. Oh, that's right. I wanted to really work on the idea of having AI do harvesting and stuff for me. I wonder if that's a thing. I have no idea if that's even a game mechanic. Do I have... blocks. I don't have an AI harvester core. I don't know what I'm looking for. Best defense, really heavy work. Okay, I must have gotten another AI core. Keep calling them cores or modules. Jeremy. Okay, a little bit of storyline there. That's cool, but I don't care right now. No offense to the writers. Just want to get Orman GPR cab. Okay, just one more check on some of the stuff. Okay, cool. Let's get rolling. I don't think that machine gun nest is going to be enough to deal with that. Oh, wow. It was. Like, legitimately was. Amazing. This guy right there. You stopped working. So I guess a bit of the core mechanics for gameplay is when something is anchored, if it takes damage, it becomes unanchored? Come on, help me out. There we go, cool. Something like that? I don't know. Send blocks away. Because you look quite damaged. Okay, there's still one there. Perfect. Yeah, works for me. Alright. Just a few GSO blocks, I don't care. Alright, okay, so I don't have AI cores yet. I really want to get more into AI, maybe build another, like, a mortar bomber and have it just follow me or something. I don't know, but I think that would be pretty cool. I really wish I knew how much power you had on you, but I don't want to take you apart, so we're not going to check that. Good. Let's deal with these two whatevers are over here, and let's figure out what we're doing next. A lot of good progress this mission. I'm really happy with how far we've come. Good, more Geo. I wonder if there's, like, heavier guns, like battleship guns or missile racks or something. Because I think what I want to do is I want to build, like, an M1A1 Abrams tank. Something like that that will follow me that just has, like, a mega main cannon, mortar, repair. And, like, that's it. I think that would be ultra cool. If we could do something like that. Okay, Venture. I want to go to Venture so I can get to Tech 2. Oh. Mike, you're right here. Okay. Well, I guess we're talking to Mike. Hello, Mike. Crafty Mike. Crafty Mike sounds like a good guy. He sounds like a MacGyver, but like, I don't know, different. Like a not full MacGyver, but like a maybe a kid's version. Like he's like 11 and he's really good at like, I can't pick locks, but I can make lollipops with sugar, water, and a little cornstarch. That's Crafty Mike. It isn't my old pal. Greetings, kiddo. You are so friendly, Mike. You caught me in the midst of another money-making enterprise. In fact, I'm expecting a special... If you drop it on my head one more time, I'm gonna lose my stuff. Oh god, that's close. Come on. This is what's known as a scrapper. Yes! Some state-of-the-art technology right there, kiddo. First, it sucks up blocks. Okay, I follow you so far. Then spits them out as resource chunks. Awesome as heck. Attach the scrapper to the base and see it in action. Good, good. Oh, this is going to be so cool. Now grab any GSO block you can find, drop them near the scrapper, and then watch and wait. What do I have like over 50 of? Yep, don't need this. Drop. Ta-da! Resource chunks on demand. Wow. That gives quite a bit of resources. What? You found the block so you want to profit? Jeez, kiddo. Fine, fine. Anyway, I have a little business... Anyway, I've got a little business transaction to commensurate the elsewheres. You're going from Crafty Mike to Shady Mike really fast. I want you to know that. Okay, well that takes care of that on the hurry. Find the almighty cube. What do I still need? Trees? I think we'll take a very leisurely drive over to the Venture stuff. I need something with firepower so I can whack any of the trees I want on the way. Oh, this is going to be a cakewalk. All this done in no time. With all the pound cannons and crap in the front, yeah, this is going to be easy. Oh, nope, don't touch the green stuff. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. We'll do a little bit of work here. Get out, get out, get out. Oh, no, what did I just freaking throw? Okay. You know what? Nuts to it. It's fine. I have so many resources just literally cranking out cash. It's not an issue. Honestly, those auto miners should literally be like $15,000 a pop or something. Like they should be way more than the 1,000 they were. Or they should be way slower. Are you dead? Yeah, you are now. Okay. Abandoned tool crate actually seems to be fairly on the way, so we'll knock that out first. How many more trees do I need? Oh, 35. Okay, not bad at all. Get him! You gotta get him. Get him in. Get him good. Harvest trees. Yep, I'm harvesting them for sure. Not the intended method. I'm very confident, but still. Dead. Oh, I thought there was going to be way more GSO pieces. I guess not. Okay, abandoned tool crate. I'm getting a little off key here. Oh, nice day for a drive, yeah? Yep, with the wheels spaced out, I think that was a good call on my part. I will be sitting right here, so I can get some battery. Wish I could honestly change the orientation of these machines, but whatever. I'm kind of crying for no reason, kind of a thing. Apparently. These are good. Okay, how are we on experience? 2/3 of the way there for GSO. About a little shy of half the way, and not even close on Venture. I'd like to experience what all these corporations have as an opportunity. Like, I can guess. Like, Venture is fast stuff, GeoCorp is heavy stuff, GSO is like an all-rounder, right? Makes sense so far? I have no idea what the other corporations are or what they do. Like, I don't know what Hawkeye, Better Future, Reticule Research. I'm assuming Special is just the seasonal stuff. Yeah, that's not a corporation. Be an interesting corporation name, right? Just Special. Come on, right mouse. Oh, my word. I swear to you I'm clicking. Okay. I'm going to call this an episode here. Thank you all for joining me. Going to get our batteries charged up to full, and we're heading off. My name is John Megacycle. Catch me again for more TerraCraft, and thank you very much. TerraTech. Oh my gosh, TerraTech. I caught it right before I shut off. Alright, thanks. Catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.